Hello everybody, my name is Pravus. Welcome back to more Elder Scrolls Universalis. We are playing as Windhelm, currently involved in a couple of different wars right now. Mostly we were trying to find a way to get Solitude to help us in a war and not join on the side of Whiterun, which we've done by now attacking our former ally of Dawnstar, which is somebody that we were going to have to attack at some point anyway, so I don't feel terribly bad about it. I loaded up the game, by the way, and we immediately got this pop-up about Harvest's End. I have no idea what this means, but it apparently has something to do. This day in the Third Age marks the beginning of the Oblivion Crisis. That's fun, but that's 300 some years from now. How about instead we have a start date for the Oblivion Crisis? Now that would be kind of fun. Could go for some admin or military tech, but we are very far ahead of time. One thing I'm having trouble with is manpower, so we could take advantage of a power down here to spend 100 military power for a bit of manpower, and I think I'll do that, since up to this point I've been a little bit wasteful with my manpower anyway. Some people leaving coalitions, that is a thing we wanted to see, so that's looking good. If we can get out Dawnstar's allies, that's going to make my life a lot easier while we then go and crush Whiterun, who I don't anticipate is going to be that much of a threat as much as they are going to be a horrible annoyance. Nonetheless, we're getting there. So we're trying really hard to form Skyrim. That is the entire goal of this series. Once we're there, I'm willing to walk away and say we've seen enough of the mod. Forming Skyrim is going to be a bit of a trick, though. There are actually 3 different kinds of Skyrims I could form: Eastern, Western, and just good old regular Skyrim, all of which would probably be really good. The problem is, Western Skyrim acquires cores that I am nowhere close to. Eastern Skyrim and regular Skyrim both require Riften as a province. Riften, which is held by my personal union, Riften. Which sounds great until you realize you can't integrate these guys for like another 40 years. So, I don't know. Forming Skyrim may be a little bit on the tough side, only because we actually got lucky with certain personal unions that actually slowed me down by a lot. I don't know. War exhaustion is dangerously high, apparently. I would love nothing better than to spend Diplo power to get it down, but I need this Diplo power, alas and alack, so that ain't gonna cut it. And we just changed to a different ruler. All right, new signs, blah, blah, blah. We have a 572. Well, I did just say that I need more Diplo power, so all right. Let's boost up the stability, even though that costs a lot. I'm aware. It does seem like a lot of powers are very, very expensive. Our air is treacherous. Losing the diplomatic reputation's not so good. We do need a deity. Idea cost reduction actually could be useful. But did we also see an institution going around? I think we did. Writing, we own. Legalism did originate somewhere, but it's not in any of my provinces yet, and it looks like it's not going to for a bit. What would it take to be getting the new institution aside from development? Legalism requires capital of an empire, 12 development in an empire, non-tribal with admin tech 8, admin tech 14, friendly provinces, and adjacent provinces. So getting the institution spread isn't going to happen anytime soon, is basically what I'm seeing out of this. Alright, siege ability could be useful. We love the fire and shock damage. It's so good. I'd love to spend, I'd like to save some monarch points, but I have to say, I think that the shock and fire value is fan-flippin-tastic for us right now. It's led to a lot of really good stack wipes. The fact that we actually do have fire value early in the game actually kind of changes things up a little bit, changes the way that you do play, which I can appreciate. We need cash. I'm going to start running out pretty soon. The faster we can finish up with some of these sieges and get out of this war, probably the better. This is where we want to have Solitude helping us out. Solitude, by the way, is somebody we have to betray in order to form Skyrim proper, which I would like to do, but, you know, we'll see. Low Crown Land. Yeah, duly noted. We've had issues with all of this for a while. The good news is it actually does reduce my core creation costs a little bit, but it causes all sorts of other problems. Looming Disaster, Peasants' War. Yeah, because we need some stability. Hey, we finally finished up with this. Good. Do we have any generals? We do. Let's go ahead and... Wrong hotkey. Make sure we do a little bit more sieging over here. The goal is to get this guy out of the war. We don't really care too much about them. You don't have any claims over here? No. Okay, so what would have been nice is to hand this all off to Alfdand, who I totally intend on integrating soon, especially now that I should be making 11 Diplo power per month. The extra Diplo power will be great, but we do need to get this fort if we're going to be making that work, so... You know, let's see what happens with all of that. Whiterun, we're at 18% war score. They're currently trying to beat down my personal union down over here, which obviously isn't great. The Cracked Tusk is somebody that we have to fight, who, by the way, owns Falkreath, which is another territory I need to form Skyrim. If in this war we actually can take Whiterun for myself, which we will, feed Falkreath off to my vassal Helgen, or personal union, I can integrate them in 20 years, and that will take care of 2 of the 5 provinces we need. I hold another one already. That would leave just us owning Solitude and integrating Riften, and by the time that we're done integrating Riften, we form Skyrim. That might be the path forward, and if so, we want to go beat the snot out of the cracked tusk and see if we can feed some land off. Yeah, we're looking at some potential issues as far as, you know, coalitions, blah, blah, blah. I need to sit back and stop doing war and get some war exhaustion figured out anyway. So do I really care that much? Answer, probably no. Probably no. Making 14 admin power per month right now, which is reasonably good, all in all. I feel pretty solid about that. Allies doing great. We really want to finish this war with Dawnstar. Who else am I fighting in this? Starkad, right, the pirates up over here, who did siege a single province and then appear to have run away. So really what we need is this darn fort to be done. That would be great. East Marcher Particularists. Alright, fair enough. Let's turn around and head right on down there. I'm gonna send you to go finish up some more sieges. We'll see if we can hand some stuff off to Alfden since I plan on annexing them anyway. And if you could please finish up this siege, that'd be great. I could always send my men over there to just blow it open using some military power. But now that we're not making a ton of military power, I'm not as thrilled about that as I was. By the way, I didn't even check. Do we have access to strong duchies? Yes, we should get that. I mean, I hate to have the absolutism and stuff, but the extra diplomatic reputation and the liberty desire, diplomatic relations is great. Because we have been over our diplo relations for a while. So we just spent some admin power basically to get myself up to 5. Now I actually can have either another vassal, or I can get myself a new ally. And I could really benefit from some extra allies. So, yeah, that seems like the way to go. I'm still confused that Alfden does not count as a relationship slot. I don't know if vassals are just that powerful. It'd be fun to take another vassal sometime soon and just test it. See if that is, in fact, the way it goes. Yes, I know, we're getting some raids and blah, blah, blah. We don't care. Blacklight doesn't consider me a rival, blah, 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 don't care. Hand this off to Alfdad. Okay, and I'm tired of waiting on this fort. Can we please go blow it open? I find myself getting increasingly impatient, which probably isn't wise. Blow it open! Got it, now we're up to 35% chance. Goodness. All right, the East Marchers just created some issues, but we were able to kill them. There are more of them, but my vassals and friends are going to go deal with them. And in the meantime, these guys could probably go and deal with Whiterun and family, who is now marching around over here for some reason. Okay. Remember, the whole reason we're doing this war against Dawnstar is just to keep Solitude the heck out of Dodge. I just don't want them involved in any of this anymore. There are a lot of rebels in a lot of places. What is going on up over here? Well, let's see if we can go kill a few of them. Wow, it looks like the noble rebels stomped on my vassal. I'm gonna put my leader in charge. Not a great leader, but all right. There we go, finally done with that nonsense. Cool, let's hand you off to Alfdad as well. And is there anything else we think we will want before we piece you out? I mean, the closer... Oh, really? We lost the Siege of Winterhold? All right. The closer we can get to actually taking over Dawnstar, which is another province I would like to get, the better. If we can get all the way up here to Eaglegeth, however you say it. I don't know. That'd be great. The vassals are suiciding over here. This doesn't seem like a winning fight for you. I mean, I know Winterhold's a pretty good defensive location, I think. Dice roll for attackers -2. Like, you're holding yourself, but it's not enough. All right, here comes some more vassals. They can lead the charge. I'll supply the front line, the side flanking, and boom, we should be able to take care of these guys. Yeah, there are a lot of noble rebels, and it's just because we basically died and all of a sudden there's rebellions. Pretenders to the throne, blah, blah, blah. Look at that war exhaustion climb. It sucks. It's going to give me a lot of war exhaustion, but... Well, I'm sorry, a lot of unrest. My brain ain't working too good today, if you haven't noticed. So, yeah, that's all a thing. What's this? Stalkrim. That sounds like kind of fun. We're going to go ahead and start working on some forts up here, because I feel like we might as well. And we are going to go and kill some rebels, because we might as well. More rebels have fired. All right, my friends are moving around. We need a diplomat. Let's pull off over here in Dunstad. We were trying to prevent some more coalitions where possible. So can we feed any land off to my friend? Yeah, answer is yeah. We could feed this all off. And then I need cash. That'll work. Coalition? Big. Screw it! Take it anyway! I don't care about your coalitions! Everyone's gonna hate me. We all know it. Everyone's gonna hate me until the end of time. It's probably fine, quote unquote. We might be setting ourselves up for failure here, I don't know, but I mean, we gotta try. At least the allies went around and killed a lot of these other folks for me, which is great. Now, Solitude's not actually making any meaningful pushes against Dawnstar, which I find irritating. But it's fine, probably. We'll send you guys, let's see, are you heading up toward Dawnstar? I'm actually gonna say, Solitude, would you please go work on this? And we don't really care about that much from Dawnstar, except for returning the core to Alfdand, which we can definitely do once we siege that sucker down. Whiterun has still been able to kind of run around rampant over here, which is annoying, but yeah, it's not a big deal. And the rebels are actually going to go kill the Cracked Tusk for me, which is pretty funny. Really want to get idea groups. Now, idea groups are something I have to try out before we finish up with this mod, and the reason why is I'm very curious how they're going to work. Because my understanding is you have to get certain idea groups in order to unlock others. There's like an idea tree that you have to follow, effectively. Which is a really interesting, creative idea. And it might be needlessly restrictive, or it could be awesome. We've got to find out, right? Just got to try it out, find out. It'd be great. I don't know. There's so much promise in this mod. There is so much. It, again, comes down to, I think, it's too niche with only one starting date. The game's way more accessible if you have lots of more familiar starting dates, like Oblivion conflicts, right? That could be fun. And also, I think it's just, I don't know, maybe the game's too long. It feels inconsequential, some of the stuff we're doing. Namely, if the game's gonna last for like 400 some years and there's 196 tech levels, it just means that you don't really get that much value per tech level, you know? So, I don't know. More Elder Scrolls theming that everyone can feel familiar with, more accessibility, and then just maybe change the pacing up a little bit, but I don't know if that actually works really well. The other thing that'd be great to install into this mod, and I have no idea if this is possible because I'm not an EU4 modder, more tangible showcasing of different mechanics. For example, we've been told repeatedly that provinces automatically dev up when they have not been occupied for a very long time. If it doesn't already exist and I'm just stupid, I'd love to see some sort of a scale somewhere that says how much longer until this place is going to get some free development. At least that way, it sinks in better in my brain, and not just mine, but other players, I'm sure. Sinks in better into our brain that, oh yes, this is in fact a different way of playing the game, rather than I take your word that it's happening, but it seems to be so slow I'm not really noticing it. Does that make any sense? There's just little ways to improve the mod, I think. The Dragon Cult has returned, and a bunch of people have joined it. Okay. Well, the Dragon Age has been announced. Okay. So, a couple of different places want to join the new state. That's fun. Lots of people joining some Dragon Cults. Wow. Okay, Arnor, someone's preparing for war against the Dragon Cult. This is all probably really important stuff, and I don't know what much of it means, because I'm not an aficionado in Elder Scrolls, unfortunately. This seems relevant, though. Is this like a religion thing? Oh my god, there's so... Okay! God, I get it! Stuff is happening! More countries join, yeah. Cool. Is this a religious thing? Cult of Region and Logic, Nordic Pantheon, no. There's not a nation called the Dragon Cult. It said they want to join the state. Dawnstar is apparently sieging the frick out of Solitude. What a bunch of idiots. Where's the Dragon Cult? Is it up here, or is it down, like, in the rest of Tamriel where I can't actually see anything? Dragon Abyss, Dragon Gate, Dragon Star, no. I have no idea what this means. Just looking. Ancestor Cult. The cult thing makes me think that it's, you know, a religious thing. Cult of the Old Gods. Huh, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's something that's just happening in the world that I can't see. Oh my god, I'm so sick of these pop-ups. I can turn them off, but I don't need that many pop-ups. Holy frick. I mean, maybe I'm just asking for the world here, but could you please knock it off? All right. Let's go join our vassals down to the south and help against Whiterun. Once we finish up with this siege and our ally takes care of Dawnstar over here, I think we're done. Honestly, we could probably just ask for what I want right now. And be like, hey, return my core to Alfdand. Oh look, it's only gonna cost me 4 points. And then we also say, let's hand these over to Alfdand. Because apparently it has some trade and stuff, and we like things like that. And if we do this, the coalition gets worse. But Dawnstar can't join. Nilheim can't join. A bunch of other folks could, but like, who cares? Yeah, let's just go ahead and hand off what we can here. I'm going to take some war reps. Darn it, I can't. All right, we're going to let them deal with these guys in the capital, and then we can just go ahead and feed some stuff off. We plan on annexing these guys as soon as the war is done. That's kind of the whole point. Blacklight's declaring war on Raven Rock. Don't know where that is, and to be fair, I don't care. Felglow is a state that I can apparently make. Felglow, 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 Felglow! This one right here. Big state. Yeah. Is there a reason not to? I mean, it's all my culture and all my religion. This is a good state. This would probably cost me a lot of power, if I had to guess. Not as much as I thought it would. But we can't core any of them while we are currently fighting Whiterun because they were all their core territory too. Which is fine. Let's continue improving with outraged countries. Never mind, we apparently don't need to. Let's improve with subject countries. Might as well top all that off so I can begin the annexations in due time. If we have to do jump cuts in order to get to forming Skyrim, I will. I don't want to be one of those people who names the series The Forging of Skyrim and then does not go and form Skyrim. I mean, that just wouldn't be very nice, right? Y'all would probably crucify me over that one. So let's suppose that I wanted... Whoops. Let's suppose that I wanted to hand off this. Definitely increases the size of Coalition a bit, but I could do this and take Dawnstar proper, split them up, yeah. Then get war reps, then take money, 310, all right. Can't take trade power as well. What about alliances? I do hate that you're allied to Starcad, it annoys me. We could do this, take a little bit less money, and then we have less pirate isles to worry about. I mean, it's a big coalition, but a lot of these people are currently unable to fight me, and I have truces with them. If we juggle this appropriately, this is still very manageable. So this is what I'm going to do. All right, Alfdad, you've got a lot to core, so please get to it. Now that war is done, let's go beat the snot out of Whiterun. Oh, speaking of which, hi, you killed my vassal, prepare to die. Skulls join the dragon cult. Sounds cool, doesn't it? Whiterun joins campaign against the dragon cult. Solitude. I kind of figured we had enough war score at this point and the war had gone on long enough that Solitude was unable to join the war. And apparently, I was wrong. They absolutely were able to join the war. So now I have to fight Solitude. The entire point of not worrying about them is now invalidated. I have to fight Solitude. Well, we were going to break off that relationship at some point anyway, and now people are joining Whiterun. Yup, Starcat gets to join as well. I'm fighting people all over. You gotta be kidding. I mean, usually you get enough war score and this is no longer relevant. All right, so now I suddenly feel a little bit more scared. We have a pretty huge enemy that we are fighting against. I have got to find a way to beat these guys up quickly and get Whiterun out of this war. And I really, really, really wanted to take Falkreach. I stand by desiring that. I will say that, Helgen, your goal is to get down there. But Solitude screwing me over like this is a pretty huge deal. All right, you guys are grouped up. We can march over here. We should easily be able to finish this. Let's consolidate our front line. We have peasants and other such folks who have decided to become a problem. That's annoying. This should be an easy win for me, and it was. Stack wipe, perfect. We need to go siege down Whiterun ASAP. ASAP. I still don't understand why Alfdad has decided basically not to help me with much. I have a lot of war exhaustion going now. Let's see if we can kill these guys before they decimate my territory too much, but yeah. Ugh. Alright. Let's go ahead and do Fleeing Serfs. We'll get some free development and cost someone else their stuff. Raiding parties, I'm gonna go ahead and do this now. Movement speed and attrition for enemies. And I could go for this. It would spend a lot of money, but I don't think we need it. Let's just go for the movement speed so I can move around. We lose a little bit of development. We'll kill these guys off. And you know what? The fort will take care of the rest. Let's get down here and take care of Whiterun. They're at low war enthusiasm. So that's something. But I've got to take Falkreach. This may be my one real opportunity to take it. And if I can do that, I'll never have to worry about a lot of this again. Do we have like a new decision to get involved in this war or something? No. I don't see anything popping up here about a dragon cult. Would have been kind of cool if we could do that, but oh well. So, you guys detach. Let's go ahead and begin this siege. We need to blow this open. Hi, I see that you have more troops over here. I want to work to this fort if we could, but mostly get Whiterun taken care of. Then march down here. Helgen is working on this. That's great. Truce with Winterhold has ended. They can join coalitions against me and have absolutely enough aggressive expansion to do so. You can handle these natives, right? We're going to take... The thing is, I need to take some of these troops off, but I'm wary of leaving my cannons behind, because if they jump on this, it'd be a little tough. We'll see. If I have to force march my way in here, we can. He might come after me, though. Let's back up and go over here. Just make sure he doesn't pop out of the freaking fog of war and smash me. This war enthusiasm is going to increasingly become a problem. War exhaustion. I keep messing up my terms today. Apparently my brain doesn't work too good while playing Elder Scrolls Universalis, because I've noted that that has been a recurring issue. Come on, we gotta be able to siege this down fast. Dawnstar's getting new allies. Annoying. But I already got the capital of Dawnstar with my vassal, so technically I don't care about these guys that much. What I care about is conquering Solitude. That I care about a lot. Winterhold is now threatening my trade. Alright. These guys have enough troops that they could actually be a threat in Whiterun, which is a defensive province? Yep. Yeah, it is. Definitely a defensive province. It's got the Skyforge. I want that. Come on. Got Whiterun. Thank you. All right. So what we do is we allow him to walk and get split off. All right, fine. We could take a river crossing, or I could attack into the hills. We're going to attack in the hills anyway, so I feel like we might as well go this way. Good government policies, free stability, yes. I don't even need to see the other options. I know that that's what I want. Hold up. Force march. Darn it. I don't really want to take a river crossing, so I'd rather just chase him this way, and this way we can catch him. Okay. So is this going to be a stack wipe? Why are we taking so much freaking damage in the hills? What's your general look like? You got a 4-2-6-1. Oh, well, that'll be part of the issue. There we go. Still one. Worse than I thought it would be. So if Helgen's doing fine over here, we could instead go over here. They're working on unsieging some lands over here, but I don't care. Solitude and Starcad, you guys just had to mess me up, didn't you? You really did. Okay, we got to find another small stack that we can crush right here. That's a small stack wipe. He's walking into me. I have very low morale, but he's taking a defensive penalty now. So hopefully my rolls are so good that we're going to be fine. I mean, we have huge flanking advantage. Oh my god, Solitude's here. Okay, this is where we need to run. And we're screwed. Because... oh, frick. There's nowhere I can run fast enough. I already have low morale. Oh, crap. 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 Okay, I didn't get stack wiped, which is what I was afraid was about to happen. We actually did way better than I thought we would. Frick, dude. Alright, my vassal got stack wiped because they're idiots, but yeah. Thank God they attacked me in defensive terrain, or that would have been exceptionally ugly. Helgen, blow it open! Spend your power! Do it! The cracked tusk wants out. Well, that's great and all, but if you're not willing to give me your capital, then I don't care. I need Falkreach. It's required to form Skyrim. Alright. We're doing surprisingly okay on manpower, despite the fact that we've been taking a lot of very unpleasant fights. How are we doing as far as... okay, we can get some more troops. I need to train up some more infantry, and I'll spend that manpower right away. And what we can do is, if I have to consolidate, at least we'll just kind of throw another 4,000 manpower in here quickly. because infantry is lacking completely. I have no front line. Wandering thefts. We already know that investigating is generally good. Gets me legitimacy, gets me lower unrest, blah, 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 and sometimes leads to more accurate stuff. So we like that. Okay, so this will be fine. Agenda about to expire. I think we don't care. Jane influence expands. The peasants gain influence. All right. So can we now march in here and cause more damage? I have to basically buy enough time for Helgen to finish this without letting them get Skyrim back. Sorry, not Skyrim. Whiterun back. Again with the brain thing. Have you noticed? Just saying. It's a recurring issue. There's the truth. We get some money. Okay, we're going to run in here. I don't think there's enough reinforcements to save this guy. So that's a stack wipe. Now he's going to be potentially marching into my defensive terrain. Or not. We won't fight some of these little guys. We can kill a one stack, a cannon. He's unsieging a lot of land. We could possibly catch out a bunch of low morale stacks down here. This is what I want to hit. I know we're fighting in Highlands, but if I have enough of a flanking advantage, I don't think it matters. There we go. That's a stack wipe. Can catch out another 5 stack right here. We're not reinforcing our troops very fast. That's part of my problem. I'm buying you time, Helgen. I'm buying you time. My vassals appear to be getting a bit exhausted as well, by the way. I don't want to fight this Solitude stack, not while I'm so weak. But I can scare them and make them run away so they don't siege my stuff, which appears to be working great. We're very good at scaring off the AI. Give myself credit there. What was our agenda again, by the way? Base tax? In Lidehild? This was gonna be really expensive, wasn't it? Yeah, like 200 power. I don't think it's worth. So I'll upset an estate. So we get some unrest, and we lose some mages' loyalty for like a while. 20 years. Not good, but I don't think it's worth 200 admin power. Winterhold has entered into an alliance with Solitude. Now that is a problem. Because I don't want to have to fight Solitude every time I try to push into the north. Can we kill some of Whiterun's troops? Come on, 28% chance still and you've got nothing. You gotta get this, Helgen. Gotta get it. More truce is ending. That means more people able to join coalitions at a time that I'm already a little weak. Getting intense here, guys. It's getting intense. Okay, they're coming to kill Helgen. Helgen's probably gonna die. Get the fort right now. Gosh dang it. It doesn't look like a stack wipe. Looks like he ran... Yeah, no, he survived long enough to prevent that at least. That's something. I don't care about all this territory up here. I planned on taking all of it, but I've changed my mind. It's no longer relevant. What matters is simply taking Whiterun and Falkreach. Forming of Skyrim is important. Because it's not only for the goal of the series, but also, I don't like the ideas of Windhelm. I'd like to become a kingdom rank, because it's really hard to do that, and I would like to have better ideas and traditions. Heck, we might even get like our own custom mission tree or something, you know? That'd be kind of cool. Gosh dang it with the fort! Take it! Take the fort! Frustrating little boogers, every single one of you. Yes, that war exhaustion's dangerously high and causing huge amounts of unrest. I had no idea. Alright. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Military advisor. Regiment costs. Reinforce speed. Yeah, if only I had a lot of income. I feel like income's harder to come by in this mod than it normally would be. Maybe it's because we can't develop as easily. I mean, that's the thing. Like, we'd love to get the institutions, but getting development is actually pretty hard because it's so expensive. Like, you're not really, as far as I can tell, you're not really supposed to spend your monarch points going for development. You can, but you probably shouldn't. You're supposed to let it be a passive system. I'm gonna start marching down here and see if we can scare this guy off. I just don't want him unsieging this for right now. We're only at 22% war score. My god. Can you send these troops over here and help with this? No? Come on, take Falkreach. It's only a level 1 fort. I know you can do it. Thank you! Alright. 25% war score is not a lot. But I can take these two, and that's what I care about. So you get out. I'll feed these off in a little bit. Still sitting at 25% war score. But that's all I need to get Whiterun, and I can get out of this. I was absolutely planning on taking way more from you, but this'll do. We'll take Whiterun, take this river. And you know, it'd be nice to join my territory up. But I can't quite do that. What did I have claims on? Claim over there. I can at least try it for the territory I had claims on. It's like this. I wanted to have enough war score to make you break up your relationship with Solitude, but since that appears to be going to be a little out of the cards right now and I'm already in danger, I'd say forget it. Get out of that war. Be done with this. Now, we can begin the process of annexing somebody. And we should be able to core a load of states. So, start annexing you. And then for cores, the Doinkus. And we can upgrade a government rank. I'll get 10 prestige. Alright. That was more than 10 prestige. Alright. Who am I rival to again? Nilheim and Blacklight. Hey, Blacklight! I need to send an insult to you because I don't have enough power projection anymore. Scornful insight will make some other people like me and it'll cost me prestige and I don't care. You suck and I hate you. Actually, I'm saying when the account of time is written by future generations, mix of pity and blah, blah, blah. Fine. There's the coalitions. Yep. 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 We all knew that was going to happen. Oh, right. You do not get cored. You we're going to hand off. To Helgen. Grant. Grant. You core it. Okay, and in 15 years or so, I'll be able to annex these guys. Annex Helgen. That'll take over Falkreach. So let's just take a look here. Skyrim. Windhelm. Whiterun, we're about to core. Riften, I own with a vassal. Falkreath, I own with a vassal. Solitude becomes the only province I don't own. In some form or another. So annex 2 personal unions. Conquer Solitude. We need to focus pretty much the rest of the game on Whiterun and everyone up here to the north. We do not care about anyone else. What I need are allies. Solitude would be willing to ally me again. That is hilarious. I'm tempted to do it because it's going to be a while before I attack them anyway. So let's do it. And that way I can have a big, strong ally who keeps people off of my back for these coalitions. I know it seems weird. It is my plan to destroy them, but we can also use them to conquer the rest of the northern coast. Also, I might be able to find a way to distract them in a war to not be involved with Winterhold. That would also be great. 3 years left on some tech. Royal marriage with Solitude. I decline on that one. And any other allies. I have, I think, one more relationship slot. Would anybody be willing to become a peaceful vassal? Couple actually could be persuaded if we had an alliance with some folks, like Morthal. Morthal, don't you have a bunch of cores? Oh, you do! Hello! I think I found my new buddy. I'm gonna turn you into a vassal. If we can get my relations up high with you enough. That would actually be good, and we can use them to beat the snot out of Solitude. Yes, this is the way. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the way. Mandalorian references. I'm relevant. Royal marriage? Yeah. Yeah, I need to get my relations up to 190 with you as soon as possible. Now, that will be difficult with the aggressive expansion being what it is, but I'm a great power, and you're a small nation. I can, like, I don't know, influence you and stuff. Yeah, those are things I can do. I don't suppose... Oh my god, we got some freaking unrest and a half. I don't suppose that we could put any of this down. This is no. We got too many rebels that want to fire up. I really want to... I really want to not worry about any of these things and start pulling back and start making some money again, but holy crap, I am suffering on income. Tempted to say that we should get rid of something like missionary strength. This guy's not useful to me. I can't actually convert any of these. Can I get Rukinide culture? Nope. We only have 32 development. Okay. As much as I want the admin power, I am going to fire you because it's costing too much money. And we're having such cash issues, it's kind of ridiculous. I need to start raising war taxes. That's what I need to do. By the way, I could abandon my personal unions. I am well aware that those are options. But I don't want to do that. 120 gold? Ugh. It's way more expensive than I thought it would be. Whatever, let's just keep finding ways to get these guys to like me. Golden eras for a whole bunch of folks all at once. Wow, what a coinky-dink that is. But yeah, we'll start improving relations with you. We can do a few other things. We can make you transfer your trade power, blah, blah, blah. Get a lot more opinion out of you. It'll be great. Yeah, give me 29%, you know, all that stuff. And then once these guys are vassals, we'll use them in the future to fight against Micheleflet and eventually against Solitude. And I'm going to just sit back and relax for a little bit. Pray that I don't go bankrupt horribly. And that's going to have to kind of be it for a bit. Where's my other fleet, by the way? There you are. You're protecting trade and stuff. That's good. Yeah. Ugh. I might need to fight people just to steal their money to stay alive. Which feels weird, but like, that's what I might need to do. Gosh, and the coalition's a threat. Threat and a half. Oof. Alright, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If so, then I would ask you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And, there's the second Dragon War. Okay. Well, we'll come back to that next time.